Man, what y'all waiting on? Y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Shalom, shalom. Fire prayer by Officer Azza. All praise to the Most High. Hey, I know the team is in the spirit. Hey, guess what? So in the spirit, we started early. Hey, because y'all know I go a little long, so the team tried to buy me a little couple extra minutes, you know what I mean? Right. So all praise to the Lord. All right, hey, so if y'all look at, hopefully the title is right, Old Time Religion with an O-L-E. O-L-E, right? We have old time. All right, yeah, my team of the spirit. We cooking. Hey, all praise. Yeah. All praises. All right, so old time religion. So this topic, first I want to give, actually, no, before we even start, I want to say I'll put a special prayer out to our leadership to coincide with what Officer Azar stated, you know, in his prayer. You know, I want to say that all praises to the Most High for the mighty works of our leadership that is traveling all across the face of the world, putting in the work. And all of us domestic prophets right now, you know what I mean? We putting in the work too, you know what I mean? So, hey, all praise to the Most High. Let me center up. I always do this. I'm OCD a little bit, y'all. Don't mind me. All right. Okay, so old time religion. All right, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, and I'm talking about the Israelite world, the world that really matters. All right, so we've been put on comedic, threads that's I guess going viral. To be honest, that joint was not funny. I'm gonna tell you straight. I looked at it, it was like this. Wow. Hey, look, I looked at it in an unbiased fashion. I was like this, let me take myself out of the skin of being an Israelite. I just thought it was, what? It was like a display of simpism and all types of, it was really retarded. You know, hopefully we don't get a strike for me using that word. So sorry about that, you know. But it was really bad. It was bad. But the thing is, guess what? What's bad, they use for bad, we use it for good, right? Can we get that in a little bit? You know, we gonna get that script because what those, you know, a lot of people may mock. The scripture talks about that too. But we're going to talk about the fact that when you try to use something bad against the prophets of the Most High God, it's something that Deacon Asaph brought out a while ago in one of his Friday Night Raw. It's called the Streisand effect. Can someone look that up real quick? Look at the Streisand effect. Kind of a little ad lib right here. It stuck with me. I was like, damn. So you bring attention to something. You think you're bringing negative attention, but it actually brings forth positive attention to that thing. Let me know when you got that IT, and then we'll pull that script. All right, look at that, the Streisand effect. Can you read that, officer?
The book
Streisand effect first.
The Streisand effect.
Yeah.
Is the phenomenon where an attempt to censor or hide information backfires.
Woo! Keep reading.
Leading to it being seen by a much larger audience than it had never been targeted.
This is the Most High. Keep going.
It is named after a 2003 incident involving singer Barbra Streisand, who sued to have a photo of her Malibu home removed from the internet. Her lawsuit attracted widespread media attention, and the photo, which had been viewed only a handful of times, was viewed by hundreds of thousands of people as a result.
Wow. And guess what's happening right now? That's exactly what's happening right now. Hey, look at these guys trying to clown, try to get his numbers up, but it is getting our numbers up. Dun dun dun. Blah. Go ahead, read that script, officer.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 20. But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you, and I want you to get this too. The Most High God's word does not come back void. It doesn't. It comes. Y'all have to understand the power of the Most High God. He is a mastermind and controls the chess pieces on the board. We think checkers is being played, but Most High God is moving all these pieces around. And imagine how precise and how detailed the Most High is, to where he actually is dealing with billions of people. His chessboard is immaculate. It's immaculate. I've never seen a chessboard. Have you seen a chessboard with that many spaces? Hell no. Hey, I just don't want to be the pawn on that board. All right, read. All right.
Verse 21.
Uh-huh.
Now therefore, fear ye not. I will nourish you and your little ones. And he comforted them and spake kindly unto them.
I want word won't go up and come back void. I want that one. So what I want y'all to remember is what we just read right there. The Most High God will take care of us, nurture us, and make sure that we're protected in the mission that we have to accomplish. All right, I want y'all to remember that he's going to provide us with everything we need to satisfy his goal. Notice we said his goal. This is not about us. This is about the Most High God and his son. All right, this is all what it's all about. We are playing a part. Like I said I did a class this past Sabbath. Guess what? I don't mind being a golden cup. I just don't want to be a styrofoam one. I want to be reusable. Styrofoam, if you want to use styrofoam, that I don't know. There's only so many times you can use styrofoam. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Hey, the words that we bring out in the street, in our street teachings, the word we bring out on the airwaves, through the internet, guess what? It's about to get better. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void.
It will not come back empty. It's not going to come back empty. Anything else on that?
But it shall accomplish that which I please.
Boom.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Boom. The Most High God has pre-designed everything to happen the way he wants it to happen. That means if you get called and fall out, if you get called and then you're chosen, ding, you feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Hey, and those of you that stop your ears, guess what? It was not meant for you. That's it. All right, we want that's all those little words of wisdom right there from the Most High God. That's to start this class off. You're like, what the hell does that got to do with old time religion? I'm about to show you. So one thing I sent a few new videos. You saw that? Yep. All right. So we good on those or not yet? All right. So now what I want y'all to really think about is what happened to us in America. Let's jump here. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28, and let's go to 68, just so we get a reference. All right. This is all going into old time religion. All right. 28 and 68. Let's see.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, so this is the basis of when we came to truth. This is something that was instilled in us, because it's instilled in us not because it was forced, but because a light bulb went off and like this. Only the children of Israel got this message, and only the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans experienced the same thing. What? We went on slavery in ships. Yeah. Cargo slave ships. Hey, y'all done messed up, Esau. Go ahead, keep reading.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You know, the crazy thing is that we learned how to read. Hey, it seems like whenever we learn how to read, it causes problems. Go ahead, keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Okay. We're going to get into assimilation real quick. But before we do that, let's go to birth of a nation real quick. I want to show y'all something. Y'all remember that old movie? It's not that old, but it is old. And I guess it's old within the past 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. So in that movie, I wanted you to kind of pay attention to this. Whenever we would get the unction to read and build ourselves up and grow and come together and unify, this always happened. But guess what? The oppressor also noticed that this happens. But let's go ahead and read. All right, so in Birth of a Nation, so this is a video with Nat Turner. You can keep it playing. So with Nat Turner, right? So Nat Turner was one of the revolutionaries of, during the slavery times. Let's say, I think it was 1800s, all right? Early 1800s. So what you're going to see here is that he is, pause real quick for a second before you continue. So one thing y'all going to notice is that this was a normal thing. So what the slave masters would do, they would put a plant or a person inside of the, in the midst of the slaves, and he would be the religious figure. That religious figure would be used to keep the slave docile. Okay, so they would give feel-good messages and encourage them to be obedient to their slave master. That was their purpose. That was their job, and they did a very good job at it, right? But what you see here, he started to read, and he started to say, hold up, something is not adding up here. I think I'm a little bit greater than what they're telling me that we are. Come on. Play. And you can bring up the volume for this part.
Sing praise in the assembly
of
the righteous. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud on their beds.
Okay.
Let the high praise of God be on the mouths of the saints and a two-edged sword in their hands to execute vengeance on the demonic nations and punishments on those peoples to bind their kings.
You can lower the volume again. I just want you to get a little taste. So y'all start to see the fire in him, right? So there's a fire that was in this man, and that fire is coming from the Lord. I'm going to tell you what would happen through all of our period. I'm going to show you something in the scripture. Let's get Nehemiah. Nehemiah 13. I think you know what I want, because Nehemiah got orders to clear the wall. And the wall he was told to clear, right? It was to be cleared of people that was violating the laws of God, right? So I'm going to show you that there's a mindset of the prophets that keeps on coming back, okay? And it's a mind state of our people that keeps on coming back. Well, like the Willie Lynch letter, yeah, I say that quite often. Is what's going to happen? The mind is going to want to correct itself. All right, the mind of a prophet is going to want to keep correcting itself, especially if you read this. You read this, something's going to rise up in you, unless you're a plant. But go ahead, go ahead. What I say? Yeah, read that. Nehemiah 13 and 15.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 15. In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath.
So these people were violating the laws of God on the Sabbath. Go ahead.
and bringing in sheaves,
Uh-huh.
and lading asses,
Uh-huh.
as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens,
Uh-huh.
which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day.
Uh-huh. Oh, whoa, they brought it into Jerusalem on Saturday. What were they doing with that? Let's go ahead.
And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals.
Uh-huh. Whoa. They sold victuals, right? Selling food, selling items. They were breaking God's laws. Read.
There dwelt men of Tyre also therein,
Uh-huh.
which brought fish and all manner of ware.
So we even had people, we had all types of people coming to gates. It was heathens, all types of people was coming there. Our people was making merchandise, all heathens making merchandise. A lot of people making merchandise at our gates. Go ahead.
And sold on the Sabbath
That sounds like it's breaking the law. Come on.
unto the children of Judah
Uh-huh.
and in Jerusalem.
Uh-huh.
Then I contended with the nobles.
Hold on. Nehemiah took notice of it. Like, what is going on over there? Read.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah
Oh, he was rebuking some folks. Read.
and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do?
What? He's coming in hot. Go ahead.
And profane the Sabbath day.
That and profane the Sabbath day. Okay. Read.
Did not your fathers thus?
Whoa. He's like, didn't your fathers teach you? Go ahead.
And did not our God bring all this evil upon us?
Don't you remember Egypt? Don't you remember all the captivities leading up to this point? Come on.
And upon the city?
You know what the Most High God would do to this city. Think about Sodom and Gomorrah. Come on, y'all. Think about it. Read.
Yet ye bring more wrath upon Israel by profaning the Sabbath.
Are you try what? You don't know what the hell you're doing. You bringing forth some drama that we don't need. Read.
And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath,
Before the Sabbath, Nehemiah was on the lookout.
I commanded that the gates should be shut
What? He said, shut them damn doors. Read.
and charged that they should not be open till after the Sabbath.
You see that? He's like, these doors not open. If I see one of y'all, this is what he said.
And some of my servants set I at the gates,
You put guards at the gates. Read. Security.
that there should be no burden, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day.
That there be no burden, no law breaking that's happening on the Sabbath day.
So the merchants and sellers of all kind of ware lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Then I testified against them
Whoa, something about to be said. Read.
and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall?
Oh, y'all don't listen. Y'all hard-headed. Hey, what parents used to say? A hard head means a soft behind. Go ahead.
If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you.
What? Read that again.
If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you.
You see that? Hey, there's some fire that was in Nehemiah. Guess what? All our prophets had that fire. We cannot come what's it called? Half-stepping. You feel what I'm saying? You can't half-step with the Most High. Either you go big or go home. More than that?
From that time forth, came they no more on the Sabbath.
They were shook. They were shook like, yo, that dude's got some big ass hands. I ain't trying to get hit by them paws. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if y'all see the seriousness of the prophets now, look, so we all know that when we come into the understanding, those of us that's a part of the congregation, we know in part, we're prophesying in part. As time goes on, more knowledge is increased. Okay, that's simple as that. So now with Nat Turner, of course he wasn't keeping all the laws, but guess what? He was used as an example, as a revolt to inspire a lot of other different revolts. And not all of them have been discussed, but the thing is that these little revolts happen. It needed to happen because it's all a part of the Most High's plan. All right. So we got assimilation. Let's get the definition first. Definition, and then we show the video. All right. That monitor's gonna be better for you.
Cultural assimilation. Cultural assimilation is the process in which a minority group or culture comes to resemble a society's major group or fully adopts the values, behaviors, and beliefs of another group.
All right. I want y'all to think about this. That we talked about fire, but why we jumping here is because we're going to get to a certain point. Keep reading.
The melting pot model is based on this concept. A related term is cultural integration, which describes the process of becoming economically and socially integrated into another society while retaining elements of one's original culture.
Boom. So we got rid of our heritage, and out of force, we're going to just say it's force, so that we can be able to assimilate with this larger group called, America and Western culture. All right. So that's what happened. That's why we are the way we are right now, because we've adopted a lot of these different cultural things of this nation. We'll read one more line on this.
This approach is also known as cultural pluralism. And it forms the basis of a cultural mosaic model that upholds the preservation of cultural rights.
So, and while we continued, Spirit led me here because I want you to think about that word preservation, right? So, what you saw with Nat Turner and what you see after Nat Turner, give me the act. Give me that act. What you saw, there was a lot of post things that happened after that. The other, is that the act? That's it. No, the act. Let me see. It's the other one where it has the big bold letters where it says Virginia or something on the top, or South Carolina on the top. All right, so act, right? So there was a lot of acts and different laws that happened after that. You see it? Okay, let me see. 1 second, y'all. Let me go here. 1 second, y'all. Let me help out real quick. It's this one right here. It's this one right here. Forwarding in a group. I'm sending it to you right now. I'll just send it to you directly because it's this thing. I don't have time for that part. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so there was a lot of laws and things that was put in place, right? To prevent us from dwelling together, all right? So go ahead, read that. The highlighted section.
And it be further enacted by the authority aforesaid that if any slave who shall be out of the house or plantation where such slave shall live or shall be usually employed, or without some white person in company with such slave, shall refuse to submit to or undergo the examination of any white person, it shall be lawful for any such white person to pursue, apprehend, and moderately correct such slave. And if any such slave shall assault and strike such white person, such slave may be lawfully killed.
I'm going to tell you something. It's very crafty with word moderately. We're going to get into that word moderately. Let's get into the, which book was it? Which one was it? What was the name of that one? Let me see. 1 second. 1 second. Team, I got you. 1 second. Full Yeah, full article. Actually, religious life. Do that one. Religious life. All right. Read the highlighted sections. Because I'm going to show you moderately, they're very slick with that thing. Go ahead, read that, the highlighted sections. Zoom in on that bottom left, yeah.
From the abundant testimony of fugitive and freed slaves, it is clear that the slave community had an extensive religious life of its own. Hidden from the eyes of the master, in the secrecy of the quarters or the seclusion of the hush arbors, the slaves made Christianity truly their own.
So what slaves were doing, they were, and yeah, we're gonna show a little video in a little bit. Let's show that video right now. Let's switch back to me real quick and show me that video, the silent one. Is it the silent one? No. The one, the church, the other church one. The church with the church one. Yeah. I want to show you something. You can bring it up a little bit. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I kind of recorded it from I had to. So what you see here is you see the slaves gather around the window. If you hear, it talks about Abraham posterity. So it's pretty much saying that we were supposed to. The thumping sounds louder than the sound. Oh my gosh, I was getting roasted last night. So the what you see is like all those quote unquote white people in the church. You see there's some that was standing only in the back, and you see standing only outside the windows, and they were taking everything all in. The message of this sermon was that everyone should have slaves, and anyone that's not with that, they, you could just lower the volume, because you can't really hear it that much. So what you would see here is they're all getting on the same page. All right, everyone's on the same page. Everyone's agreeing with the message. Now you got to think about this. This church was just one of many churches. I think this one was in Virginia. So that Virginia church, it wasn't the only one. And if you look at that act that we were looking at earlier, that act was in South Carolina, the one that was worded so ever so slickly. It was in South Carolina, but it was also for Virginia. So what you saw here, you could transition off of that. So what you saw was the go back to that article we were just at with that book. I mean, so that with that book we were just at, those hush harbors. What would happen is that you see the standing room only thing that would happen. What would happen is that they would get the information there, then they would bring it back, and like as we could do God all on our own, but the God that they were taking back in some cases was Edomite God, or it could have been, in some cases, it was like what you saw with Nat Turner. But no matter what the situation was, they didn't want that happening. All right, so go to the next highlight section. Preachers.
Preachers licensed by the church and hired by the master were supplemented by slave preachers licensed only by the Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Texts from the Bible, which most slaves could not read, were explicated by verses from the spirituals. Slaves forbidden by masters to attend church, or in some cases, even to pray, risk floggings to attend secret gatherings to worship God.
So they would, if you see what's going on, that was secret flogging. As you remember, it says discreetly correct. But that don't sound discreet. They said flog. Flog means beat. We're going to use the real word. They got beat. All right, I'm going to give you an example. Let's get BB real quick. We're going to get BB real quick. And then we're going to get Maccabees in a second. BB with the lyrics. So if now the slave master. So remember, there was hymns being sung and all types of stuff. They were singing and stuff. But let's play that song real quick. Bring it up a little. And you can show. I want to see the lyrics and stuff side by side too. Can y'all do that? Oh gosh. All right. So I want y'all to listen to the words right now, and then we'll switch back to the lyrics. So these are the hymns that we would be sung somewhat. Listen to the words. Okay. Okay. Keep listening. You see that? Uh-huh. All right, let's fade that out. So I want y'all to show the lyrics just so it can stick in the head. All right. So we have BB King gospel spirituals, right? So it was pretty much a hymn, right? So let's read it out loud real quick. You can start. Yeah, I will do it to you. Well, that old time religion. Start from the top. You want to sing it? Go ahead.
Well, that old time religion. I want that old time religion.
Uh-huh.
It is good enough for me. I want that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It is good enough for me.
Yep.
It was good for my old father. It was good for my old mother. It was good for my old father. It is good. It's good, and it's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It is good enough for me. It was good for the Hebrew children. It was good for the Hebrew children. It was good for the Hebrew children.
Go ahead. Finish
and
that.
It's good enough for me.
So I want y'all to realize, if a slave master heard you even singing this song, and when they got to that part where it says, "What do you mean, Hebrew children?" Because what it is showing what the identity. You might be aware of your identity. So they like, we don't want anything showing that they any link between the children of Israel and these people, because we need to let Psalms 83:1 take full effect. We can't let this go, Bob. And that's exactly what was going on. So they would get flogged for singing hymns, because you remember they couldn't read. Most of them couldn't read, so they would just go there and sing the spirituals and stuff to kind of keep them encouraged and whatever amongst themselves and create unity and a bond between themselves. The slave masters didn't want that. They didn't want it. Now. So get me the let's read Maccabees real quick, because this is not the first time this has happened. First Maccabees 1, that one first. 1 and 11, 1 and 1 first. Yeah, 1 and 1 first, because what we don't realize is that the same thing, and this whole thing right here, that what we're doing right now, making parallels, making connection, making relationship back to where we came from, all right? So I want y'all to take very good notes. Go ahead.
It's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
Okay, so I want y'all to know the reason why I want to read verse 1 first before we go to verse 10, because most people know Alexander the Greek. People call him amongst the culture, their culture, they call him the Great. All right, but I'm going to tell you that is a real historical figure, right? A lot of people heard of him. But now let's go to verse 10. Because what happened, there was a wicked root. There was other generals that came from him. You feel what I'm saying? From his tutelage. All right, go ahead.
Verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root. Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been in hostage at Rome. And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
So this also is a real event that happened. These are real people. Now, this is a more unfamiliar name, Antiochus, to most people, okay? Go ahead.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
All right, so this is no different than what is happening today as an end result. This is what you see, and I'm just going to jump ahead. Normally, I do a little hide, but I'm going to tell you, this is no different than where we are today with the Christianity church and the pastors. I'm just saying, we're going to build it. Go ahead.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Hold on. Covenant means make an agreement. Read.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Oh, really? You feel like, and this is, hey, look, if y'all think about how the children of Israel, we always do that crap. We always have some type of, what's that called? When you have that little feeling, what's that called? Damn, what is that called? It's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when you remember when he was, the last episode when he turned off the lights and he had that. Yeah, nostalgic moment. We always had that nostalgic moment that affects our brains like, oh, I miss, even the men have that effeminate little spirit of wanting that connection of like, man, I'm going to miss. You know, look, man up. Hey, that's what a lot of our Christian pastors not doing. Go ahead. Verse 16 yet? All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Damn. So look, we want the love of the heathen, and that's what we constantly do. This was one of the curses. What did it say that now we become the tail. So whenever we let the heathen in the midst, we always get to the bottom. We always become the tail. I want y'all to take note. Read.
Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen.
So we following after the heathen. Go ahead.
And made themselves uncircumcised.
And made themselves uncircumcised, breaking the law. And physically becoming uncircumcised. Because after time, we accept the what? The customs and the traditions of the heathen. Read.
And forsook the holy covenant.
So we forsook the holy covenant. We disregarded the promises that the Most High God has given unto us. Read.
And joined themselves to the heathen.
And joined ourselves to the heathen. If you look at America today and the Israelites today, all across the face of the earth, every single culture, nation that we're in the midst of, we have become that nation. Even though we're rejected by the nations, we still try to gravitate and pull towards them and say, I am you. We are together. No, that's a part of the mind trap. That's all a part of Psalms 83. But keep reading.
And were sold to do mischief.
You see that? We were sold to do mischief. Our minds were set to do evil. And the evil was that we disregarded God's laws and picked up idolatry. We picked up the pork chop. Hey, that's what's happening now. Picked up the bacon. It wasn't bacon back then, though, was it? Yeah, bacon. You think it had some bacon? They fat back bacon. Yeah, baby back. They had baby back ribs. So they had all all the swine that defiled the temple. Hey, you got to read the book of Maccabees first off. Y'all got to read it. It's great. Great. All right, go to verse 40. We're just going to read a couple verses from there.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 40. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased. And her excellency was turned into mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom
Uh-huh.
that all should be one people.
You see that? It was decreed that everyone should be one people. That means no children of Israel being said there. Anyone said it, guess what? It was not accepted. I'm about to show y'all something. Go ahead.
And everyone should leave his laws.
Everyone should leave his laws. Mean leave the laws of God. But guess what? There was other heathens there too, but we don't care about them. They were leaving their laws. But the focal point was that the children of Israel left their laws. We left our heritage. Read.
So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Uh-huh.
Yea, many also of the Israelites
Boom.
consented to his religion
Like I said, that's who we're focused on. Read.
and sacrificed unto idols.
So we started sacrificing unto idols. The disrespect. Doesn't imagine some of the brothers is looking from side like, I know that nigga ain't going to eat that damn. Oh, shit. Why did he? Oh, damn. Mother. Hey. Oh, man, it's one of my favorite verses, but I'm not going to go into that right now. When the brother was trying to eat the pork and he got his ass kicked. But go ahead, keep reading.
And sacrifice unto idols
Uh-huh.
and profane the Sabbath.
And profane the Sabbath. Look, the same thing Nehemiah was opposed to, the same thing Nehemiah cleaned up. Guess what? It didn't stop there. You think that didn't happen in the book of Maccabees? Yes, it was some cleanup. It's some major cleanup that happened, but we're not going to touch that. That's going to be another time. All right, because I used a little bit of time, let's get the groupthink definition. Because you remember that it's a comparison of what happened in the book of Maccabees, what happened in the different captivities, and what's happening now, and the end result of what happened now. Come on. All right, let's read that.
Groupthink. The process in which bad decisions are made by a group because its members do not want to express opinions. Suggest new ideas, etc., that others may disagree with.
I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something big. When we are at 2819? Yeah. 2819, or let's not even if it's not 2819, when we teach all across the face of the earth, the Christianity is a big pool of groupthink. I want to show. Give me the next one with groupthink, and let me show you why. I want y'all to meditate. Read only the highlights.
Symptoms of defective decision making.
Actually, you can read the first unhighlighted portion. That's fine.
According to Janus, 1972, symptoms of defective decision making are more likely to occur in the presence of the antecedent conditions and symptoms of groupthink.
All right, we can stop right there. I just want to get that little piece. Now go to the highlight because I want y'all to understand. So defective. What is defective? I want you to grab a definition of defective and we'll jump right back to this because y'all know how I am. I want to get every meaning of the word. So defective. I'm going to tell you, just before we look at a definition, I can tell you defective means you're broken. It means it's not working. It means that it's non-effective. That means it's trash. And that's what happened to our mind. Our mind got trashed after slavery. All right, let's get it. All right, let's get that.
Defective. Sometimes defected, having a defect or flaw.
Oh, damn.
Faulty. Imperfect.
Okay. Do I want some more on that? Do I want anything? Oh, let's get the two little synonyms.
Synonyms. Deficient. Incomplete.
All right, stop for a second. I like the antonyms too, but I might say something on that. But no, we go back to the previous definition because I want to show y'all something. Because it says defective. It says, and you remember the word was flaw, right? That was one of the synonyms. So it's a flawed decision making, all right? So read that highlighted portion again, the bottom.
The 7 characteristics of defective decision making likely to result from antecedent conditions like cohesion and insulation are.
All right, read.
Incomplete survey of alternative decisions.
Okay, I'm going to give y'all something. When we teach and we give the breakdown to Galatians 3:28, the person that receives it, they actually are going to be like this, that makes sense. But the person that doesn't receive it, likely Christianity, because that's who we usually bring that up, it says incomplete survey, so you're not able to process the whole situation. You're not able to look at that situation with a clear mind. And then guess what? That's the alternative decision. The primary decision is what? Christianity, white Jesus, God loves everyone, not knowing what the hell bond or free mean, not male or female, not knowing what that means. You're unable to get your mind separated from Christianity. That's that first bullet. Let's keep going.
Incomplete survey of objectives.
Now, what is the objective? Thinking that our objective is what? To what? Assault them, abuse them, and come at them in an aggressive manner when they're not really looking at the objective is to what? Tell them the truth. That's all. That is our objective, but with the incomplete survey of the objective, you're not able to process that thought. Go ahead.
Failure to examine risk of preferred choice.
Oh, so not able to examine the risk. Now, what does that mean? So when you think about the failure to examine risk, you're not able to see that where you are is the real risk. You're not able to see that you are in this risky situation. Means you're not going to get the kingdom of heaven. That's the risk. But it's now we talk about the risk of the preferred choice. The preferred choice is what? What they want, right? Now let's go to the next one.
Poor information search.
So they're not even going to research. And guess what? What is there? They're not going to research what we said. They're going to research a counter argument of what they don't want to do, which is not keep God's laws. What about this scripture? What about this scripture? What about this? What about that? Even though it's only 5 scriptures they got. But the thing is that that's what they had to research that. Come on.
Selective bias in the processing of information.
Well, I don't believe it says that. I think it says that Jesus is, multicolored and he was invisible. How did he get nailed to the cross? Well, was he human? No. Did people see him? Yes. Huh? How's he invisible? And people saw him. What the hell's going on here? It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Next one.
Failure to reappraise alternatives.
Okay, so reappraise alternative to come back and really meditate and think about it. You guys, that's all they got to do. Is think about it like, hey, they might be saying something right here, but what happens is that they stuck in stupid. And again, this is scripture. Get Sodom's children, because I don't want y'all to just think that I'm just saying these words to be offensive. All right, I'm not. I'm saying this to be real, to wake you up out of sleep. You see, there's a diagnosis for Christianity. Defective decision making, which is called groupthink.
Bring it out.
Your groupthink, you look, and some people would say, hey, no, you all are groupthink. What is the largest religion on the face of the earth? Christianity. Come on, man. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
For my people is foolish.
Uh-huh.
They have not known me.
Uh-huh.
They are sottish children.
They are stupid children. That's what it's saying. Read.
And they have none understanding.
You do not have the understanding because you are unable to process decisions correctly. The alternative is salvation, but you think you are in salvation when you don't have to do anything to earn it. That sounds crazy. There's nothing in this world you just get it without putting forth some type of effort. All right, and more?
They are wise to do evil.
Wise to do evil. Find all types of avenue to commit your sin, to prolong your sin, prolong your satisfying of your flesh.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
That's, hey, the scientist is matching with the scriptures. Oh my gosh, I thought I would never say anything like that. All praises. All right. We got one more bullet, I think. One more bullet. We probably killed it already.
Failure to consider contingency plans.
They just stuck in Christianity. Because they're not, you see how heavy that is? They're not able to really process. Look, I'm going to tell you how deep this goes. They do not see a way out of Christianity. All right? They only see the only path to them getting salvation is white Jesus. That's it. That's all they see. They will not be able to process any other way to get their life better. I'm going to tell you something. What I want. Give me that simulation video before it's too late. One of them. Let's pick one of the Star Trek ones. It's Star Trek, y'all. Yeah, Star Trek. Yeah, y'all going to like it. Because I'm going to tell you, assimilation, just to create a quick visual of what it is, it's you. Oh, man, I wish I brought the other one too. But it's fine. So what this does, you're going to hear, hopefully this is the best one. Let's see if my IT team is in the spirit. Go. So I'm going to give you a little background. So this is Star Trek. You keep playing. So the Borg, right? The Borg is an organism that assimilates everyone that they come in contact with, like Esau. There's some reverse stuff on that, but that's another time. So if you think the Borg, everyone that they come in contact with, they'll change them. And they always have this saying, you will be assimilated. Go ahead and play. Give me audio.
Good. Now stay that way.
Commander.
Hopefully this is the one that says it.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
Boom. All right. I just want to thank you. IT team, you did it. All praises. All right. So the Borg, what it does is they assimilate, and you join their collective. All right. So that means that you have to think the same way. Not even you have to. You will think the same way. You will do the same thing. You will not do anything different outside of the collective. Once you do something different, now you stand out. Now I'm going to tell you something. What a fear in Christianity is, there is a fear. And there's a fear like, if I leave, I heard it on Clubhouse the other day, where I'm going to go if I leave the Christian church. That's what the lady said. Where I'm going to go if I leave. I'm telling you, sis, thank you for coming on home. I think she said she's going to come. Yeah. Uh-huh. And yeah, I forgot what location. Yeah, Camp Spring. That's the one. Yeah, I forwarded her to the officer. Yeah. So if you look at us, we are a creature of comfort. You feel what I'm saying? So when we get to a comfortable place, we want to stay that way, right? But you cannot do that with salvation. All right. And what I'm telling you is a mental condition. Yes, it's Stockholm syndrome. We understand that, but it's also it's the groupthink. Show me that groupthink one more time, so the actual first definition, real quick. All right, show that really, really quick. Thank you. All right, read that one more time.
Groupthink. The process in which bad decisions are made by a group because its members do not want to express opinions, suggest new ideas, etc., that others may disagree with.
All right. Hey, and I'm going to tell you that conditioning happened at slavery. So we think that's because there's no, bring me that image with the caption, the one with the caption with the overseer, yep. So if you look here, there's, if you notice this picture, if you just was to just look at this picture, and my team just helped me, there's something that stick out. Like, you remember Where's Waldo? Where's Esau? And that's what we're going to do. We got one. It's a second one. You see her? Oh, good job, team. So we have 2 Edomites in there, one with the women and one with the men. And that man is watching the service. Now, we are crazy to think that Deuteronomy 28:48 doesn't apply to churches too. You get what I'm saying? We will be crazy to think the chain is off and that we're free now. We're free, master. We're free. No. I'm going to show you something. Let's get my favorite. I'm sorry, I'm throwing this on you. My favorite definition, captive. Captive in Webster dictionary. Because we are crazy to think that our mind is still not locked up. And this is for even those of us in the body that is still carrying around Christianity. You know, I throw it out how it is. Let's see. Read that.
Captive, taken and held as or as if a prisoner of war.
So we were taken from the East Africa, Central Africa, those areas, those slave port areas. Guess what? We were taken in war. We was fighting. We didn't say, hey, slave master, take me. That didn't happen. We actually fought. Go ahead, keep reading.
Definition 2. Held under control of another, but having the appearance of independence, especially owned or controlled by another, concerned and operated for its needs rather than for an open market.
I'm going to tell you. I want read the third one too before I say what I say.
3. Being such involuntarily because of a situation that makes free choice or departure difficult.
What? Hey, Christianity. We didn't know this applied to Christianity too. Where's the ball? Hey, son, you have the right to pick what religion that you want. All right? You could, if you want to get baptized, you get baptized. That's the free choice, right? But the groupthink says, you better not leave this, son. You've been beaten because you fell asleep in a Sunday service. You've been conditioned. Go back to that definition.
Damn.
So that makes departure difficult. It's a brain thing. Y'all know I like focusing on the mind. So it's a brain thing. Your mind is hooked into the Christianity church. And you think that you are free to operate, but you're not working as your independent self. You're working as part of the collective. The Christian church does another arm of what? White supremacy. Go, get me Jesus saves. Get me Jesus saves. Hey, I know y'all about to say, oh man, you about to get, what? What the hell? Jesus said with the Ku Klux Klan, what the hell is going on here?
Oh my God, no way.
Hey, if you Look at this. Read that caption at the bottom, please. I know it's small.
The transatlantic slave trade.
Oh, the smaller one refers.
KKK is welcome to a Baptist church.
Baptist? Oh, we're talking about Baptist?
Baptist church service in Portland, Oregon, 1922.
Oh, whoa. Go ahead. Read the next little paragraph.
The transatlantic slave trade and slavery often were justified by religious leaders who argued that slave owners were performing a noble Christian duty by converting and enslaving Africans who were inferior to whites in the eyes of the church. After the Civil War, white churches supported racial hierarchy and segregation, forcing black people to form their own churches.
All right. There's a reason here. So remember, there was plants, right? There was Christian pastors that was put to keep people docile, right? Keep our people docile. So I want to go back to that book that we read, was reading earlier. What was it called? The Religious Life. We're gonna go to 2 though this time. Go ahead.
The Religious Life. Slaves face severe punishment if caught attending secret prayer meetings.
So it went from what was it before? Discreet, or what was it called? Moderate. Okay, but now it's saying something a little different. Go ahead.
Slaves face severe punishment if caught attending secret prayer meetings. Moses Grundy reported that his brother-in-law, Isaac, a slave preacher, was flogged and his back pickled for preaching at a clandestine service in the woods. His listeners were flogged and forced to tell who else was there.
Hold on. So we had the Edomites that was in the church service, so-called quote unquote white men that was in the service to make sure that we stay on the script. And now if the ones that had service that was lightly monitored, which you had a trusted slave plant, he was doing his thing. You think that wasn't monitored? You crazy. So now you have those that like this, I want to do stuff in secret without being watched. It feels a little uncomfortable with Miss Lord just staring at me the whole damn time. It seems kind of awkward. So now in that case, we were getting flogged. We were getting beat for those things. Back pickled. We already know, like the famous picture that we always look at. Man, can't remember his name right now. I knew his name too. All right, so let's do this. Let's go what we do. Amos 5 and 10 real quick. Because they hate us because we give correction to our people and at the gate. All right? So we get hated for that. Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
So they hated Nehemiah. Damn, read.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
So they hate us that speak uprightly. So if you see the same fire that was before, is a fire here now, but people hate that light. Aha! Aha! Yeah, that's the picture right there. So with the back pickled. Now, what do I mean by light? The light so shineth. Get that joint in Matthew. So if you look at what happens, that light that we have, that fire that we have, people, even though people see it, they admire it, but some people just really hate it. All right, we're gonna read it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
How are we doing that? We're rebuking at the gate. We are practicing the laws. We're applying the laws. We're not being hypocrites. Read.
Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
They see the good works. Some will get attracted to it and change, but some they're going to see the good work. We don't be looking at this part and hate your guts. But keep reading.
That they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's the good part. But there's the other part, because people hate enmity with God. Remember that says that in James. There's enmity with God. Those that are friend of God, they have enmity with us. And let me say it right. I said it wrong. Us that is friends with God, the people that hate God also hate us. All right, that's what I wanted to say. So I want y'all to meditate on this stuff. I want y'all to meditate on what we're putting out. Give me Proverbs 15 and 10. Because what's supposed to happen, because we are one people, we're supposed to see correction as a good thing because we're looking out for the best interest of the growth of our nation. That's what should happen. Let's read that real quick.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
So correction is grievous for the sake of the way. That's Christianity. They forsaking the way. Read.
He that hateth reproof shall die.
You see that? All we're doing is giving correction. But guess what God said? We are trying to save you. We're trying to apply Ezekiel 3:17. All we're trying to do is be watchmen unto you. But you see it as hatred, but we're doing it out of love, like Leviticus 19 and 17. Hopefully y'all taking notes. Go ahead, read that.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17.
All we're trying to do is help. Read.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Hey, not an overseer, not a plant. Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth.
Hear the word of our mouth. Go ahead.
And give them warning from me.
And give our people that's lost warning up from God. Read.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
You remember we just read that? You're going to die on the path that you're heading. Read.
And thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
We are commissioned to do this. Hey, I'm telling you, if I wasn't commissioned to do this and any of us was commissioned, I wouldn't be doing this. You feel what I'm saying? Because we are commissioned to do it because we are called and we are assuring that we're chosen. All right, read.
To save his life.
To save your life. Yeah, Jesus saved. We're the real... We're the real one telling you that Jesus saved. And the way he saves you is through what? You being obedient to the laws of the Most High God and the faith in Christ. Read.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
You see that?
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
You're still going to die if we don't warn you. But we don't want to be blood guilty for not doing what we're supposed to do to help you. You feel what I'm saying? So we are ordered to do this to save your life. But you all don't consider, but this is what was expected. Let's get that in Isaiah 58 and 1. Y'all don't consider this. Y'all don't consider. The reason why we are in the streets, on the clubhouse, 24/7, we have jobs, we have families, we have wives, we have children, we have pets, we have houses, we have this, we have that. Guess what, though? We sacrifice our time because we have to, and we love our people. That's why we feel we have to. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58. Cry aloud, spare not.
What it say?
Cry aloud, spare not.
Read.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And show my people their transgression.
That's what we are commissioned to do. Read.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
That's what we're supposed to do. But you don't consider. Where that at? Yeah. So I want y'all to realize. I done forgot what that thing is. Yes, thank you. Isaiah 1 and 3. Thank you. It's been a long time. Get that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Uh-huh.
But Israel doth not know.
Uh-huh.
My people doth not consider.
So our people do not consider that they are the children of God. The real children of God, which are the children of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel, for those of you that don't know. Read. Oh, get me back. Go back there. And then I want you to as we go over this verse right here, I want you to show the one with no caption. It's a reason.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 19.
Uh-huh.
Yet, if thou warn the wicked. And
Hold on. Start back at the top. It's a reason why I want to do this. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 17.
Show the one with no caption.
Son of man.
No. Sorry. The overseer. Yep. Go ahead.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Is he a watchman? What about Esau in the middle? Is he your watchman? Is he your watchman? Is she your watchwoman? Are these people looking out for your well-being, or are they looking out for the state of the world, their world? What are they doing? What are you doing? Do you want this to be you, a plant? Go ahead, keep reading.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
This man is not giving them no warning. He is telling them to stay in their state. Read.
When I say unto the wicked,
Uh-huh.
thou shalt surely die,
Uh-huh.
and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked
This
way.
goes for this brother too. He's a dumb dog in the case. If you don't stand up and save your people from their condition and put forth the effort to educate them on what reality and the truth is, you are failing your people. You hate your people. You hate yourself. You hate the nation of Israel and you hate God. Read.
Nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life.
Read.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity,
You see that?
but his blood will I require at thine hand.
You are guilty of murdering your brothers and your sisters, and you're going to pay for it if you don't repent. Read.
Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
See, so now you have an opportunity, because some of y'all know the truth. Y'all just kick against the pricks. You feel what I'm saying? That's what y'all doing. Some of y'all know the truth. But you have an opportunity to join this nation right here. This organized nation. You have the opportunity to join the restoration of a destroyed people. You have the opportunity to join a revolution that's just like when we left Egypt. You have an opportunity. But if you disregard it, you are disregarding your opportunity of entering in the gates. That's what you're doing. All right? So, I want to show something. And this is what you're stuck in. Get me our buddy Benny. Let's get Benny first. The coat. Yep. All right, I want to show y'all something. This is madness. And don't worry, we're gonna hit a few heads. Go ahead, play.
You may not understand.
Forward a little bit. Forward just a little bit. Yeah. Watch this. Turn down the volume before people start. Hallelujah. Look at that. Whoa. You guys see that? Whoa. WWE. Oh! He got superpowers. Look at that. Uh-huh. Yeah, the hell right. Watch this BS. What? Everybody going now. Look at that crap. I told you that's Ric Flair. That is Ric Flair. He like, woo! Y'all didn't see that? This is King of the Ring right here. What the hell? He put up work to sweat. Yeah, let's go to the next Benny. He gets wild. If y'all, the reason why, y'all think I just say stuff? Is WWE choreographed? That crap is choreographed, and people fall for this. You think these people like this? Hey, I'll break you off. Hey, look, you get $20 out of the pot. All you gotta do is fall. Every time you fall backwards, I give you $20. You know what I mean? I'll break you off. You think that negotiate ain't happen? Those people are some damn liars. All right, go ahead. Play the next one. Oh, this one, that one was King of the Ring. This one is Royal Rumble. Look at that. Oh, whoa, look, you done seen it? Oh my gosh. Yo. They can't even control them. This one called the laughter. Look at them. Look at this foolishness. This is demons. What is going on? Oh my gosh. What? Y'all see this? He's making noises. Yeah, he's whispering to him. This is WWE. WCW from the old heads. WWF. You think this is fake? People think this is fake. This is real. This is what people are really doing. What they're doing is fake, but people really believe this. It's actually called this actually is something called the laughing laying of hands. You see that? It's a laughing lay of hands. These are demons. All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to Running Woman. You seen the Running Woman? Running Woman. Let's get Running Woman. The reason why I'm showing you this, and guess what? We gonna come after you next, the black church, because I'm showing your counterparts right now, and because I want to show you something. It's something that we're gonna read. Let me actually prep that too. All right, go. Is that the Running Woman? That's not the Running Woman, but it's played out. No. I don't want to show the Jake yet. I want to show the Running Woman. It's the Edomite woman. She's like has a serious face. Yeah. So yeah, I want you to see this woman. Come on. Nah. That's Northern Kingdom. Oh my gosh, Running Woman. Come on. Short. It's a short. It's just like similar to the other one. Let me see. Y'all got it? Come on, rookies. Come on. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look at the seriousness on her face. She not done yet. She running around the whole damn church. Hey, guess what? She's in a black church with black women running their mouths at the pulpit. Hey, it's wild, ain't it? Oh, there she go. She doing cross country up in that. What the hell? All right, let's get out of that one. All right, let's get do I want this yet? Yeah, go ahead and give me all the ones that you were pulling up before. Let's go through a couple of them. Because I want y'all to see this. There's a reason why I'm showing this man is these demons. Go ahead. What the hell is going on? Do you see how foolish this is? All right, go show me the next one. Because I want y'all to get these in your head because I'm about to show you something. I'm going to show you. Hey, get Ecclesiastes, nothing new under the sun. 1 and 6. Come on. Give me some volume.
I got to leave you, but I'm
Look at this.
reminded
This is
of an
madness.
old story
Listen to
about
the
a little
story.
girl who left church one Sunday. She went back home. She was running through the house. She went to her older brother and said, "Hey, bro, do you know Andy?" The brother looked at him and said, "I don't know who Andy is." She said, "Never mind." She ran in the other room and asked her mama, "Mama, do you know Andy?" She said, "I don't know no Andy." The little girl, about 10 years old, said, "Never mind." She
What
ran
the hell is this brother talking
and went
about?
to her daddy's office. She said, "Daddy, do you know Andy?" The daddy said, "Who in the world is Andy? And he better not be in my house." The little girl said, "Never mind." She ran downstairs, started rearranging the pots, started looking through the cabinets.
Hey,
the toys. She was tearing up everything.
hey, officer wants to know who Andy is.
Her mother and her father ran in the room together and said, "What's gotten a hold of you?"
What the hell?
Andy. The little girl said, "You must not have been listening."
All right, cut this. This is absolute foolishness. Just imagine sitting there. You know he was going to go for another 30 minutes, and you're not going to know who Andy was. You wasn't going to find out who Andy was. What the hell was he talking about? This is the foolishness that our people are in. We have more? All right, give me the other the silent goodbye, Uncle Tom. So I'm going to tell you, read it. Hold on, pause it for a second. Keep it there. You can put me in picture. Read, yep.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
The thing that have been, it is that which shall be.
Uh-huh.
And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
What did the Bible just say? It's no new thing under the sun. Guess what? I'm going to show you something. This is from a clip from, you can play it because it's silent. There's no audio. So this is Goodbye, Uncle Tom. If you see, these are the people. You remember we had them looking outside the church? Now they get to participate. This is them getting the bread, and wine, Oh, well, I don't know if they're giving wine. They're probably doing grape juice or something. Oh, well, they're just giving them bread. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're giving them something. As you see, it's like communion type stuff. All right. So you see that they're behind the gate and they're giving it to them. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So he's just giving it to them. Make sure they're part of it. All right. I want you to forward a little bit if you can. They do switch up that. They did switch it up so when they give it to the Edomites and the so-called white people. Come on, go ahead. Move forward. Sorry, this is inside the church. This is the madness. I want y'all to look at this. They're eating corn. Y'all see a similar? I'm going to show y'all something because this is written. This is all written in the books. So if you see what just was being shown, the bread being given to them, but this is the black church. That what you saw was the white church. This is the black church. You see the overseer right there in the church while they're celebrating, but I want you to see how they're celebrating. That seemed looking kind of similar. What the hell? What are they screaming about? They looking wild up in that joint. They doing the jig like that lady on the floor doing the Holy Ghost, whatever that was, the praise dance sessions and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Look at that. And then it's going to pan over. It's showing, biblical references, Jonah, Noah, Ark, all that stuff. Come on, keep going. Holding crosses. If you see, they jamming out all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Overseer right there. Give a nice little look. You fade out of that. Now, I want to show you something. Go back. It is another video. The one where the Northern Kingdom was dancing. Yeah, I stopped y'all when y'all was playing it. And I thought there was another one that were doing a little dance too, I thought. But maybe not. Go ahead. Play that that video. The one with the little fire emojis on it. Come on. Now fire emoji. They were like, it was like fire emojis like on the front, and it was Northern Kingdom was getting it in. He had long hair. I want y'all to remember what we just saw. That's Northern Kingdom getting them busy. Yeah, that's definitely James Brown. All right, so that's an example. Now we saw, and they it's called the praise dance. That's what they do, the praise dance sessions or whatever. So they do that, and in Christianity they dance. But that's the same thing that was taught, the same thing that we did, the same thing that we did back in slavery when we were being overseed. So now the overseer, he wasn't worried about that. Like, yeah, go ahead, get busy. He didn't care. What he cared about is us reading and coming together under the laws. So that's what those are the roadblocks that he set up. That's why he had reading laws. It had the black code. All those different things were put in place to prevent us from being able to read and grow and prosper, right? As a people. All right. When I say prosper, I'm talking about scripturally. All right. Get me that. That book, going back to that religious life thing, I think that's where it was. Where is that? Get me the third one. Is it the third one? Yeah. Go ahead.
Religious Life, page 239. The sermons of the slave preacher were based upon the Bible. Indeed, the biblical orientation of slave religion was one of its central characteristics. Stories, characters, and images from both Old and New Testaments pervaded the preaching, the praying, and singing of the slaves. Keenly aware of their inability to read the scriptures, many slaves came to view education with a religious awe and bitterly resented the slaveholders' ban on reading.
Okay. All right. I got something for you. Let's get what I want. Let's get out of that. Let's go to where is it? Now we could go to the one that says Acts. Yeah, go to the one that says Acts. And we could go to the second page. So we could take advantage of this time. Go ahead.
Acts passed at a General Assembly of the Commonwealth of Virginia, begun and held at the Capitol in the city of Richmond. Be it enacted by the General Assembly that no slave, free, Negro, or mulatto, whether he shall have been ordained and licensed or otherwise, shall hereafter undertake to preach, exhort, or conduct, or hold any assembly or meeting for religious or other purposes, either in the daytime or at night.
Okay.
And any slave, free, Negro, or mulatto, so offending, shall for every such offense be punished with stripes, at the discretion of any justice of the peace, not exceeding 39 lashes. And any person desiring so to do shall have authority, without any previous written precept or otherwise, to apprehend any such offender and carry him before such justice.
Keep going.
Any slave, free, Negro, or mulatto, who shall hereafter attend any preaching, meeting, or other assembly held or pretended to be held for religious purposes, or other instruction conducted by any slave, free, Negro, or mulatto preacher, ordained or otherwise, and any slave who shall hereafter attend any preaching in the
Scroll up or go to the next page.
in the nighttime, although conducted by a white minister without a permission from his or her owner, overseer, or master, or
go to the next. It's another page. All right, is that it? Is that the page?
number 3.
All right.
No free Negro or mulatto shall hereafter be capable of purchasing or otherwise acquiring permanent ownership except by descent to any slave other than his or her husband, wife, or children. And all contracts for any such purchase are hereby declared to be null and void.
Okay. Let's get that kind of double down. The full article, that's what I want. Full article, that's what I want. Let's see if we could try to catch up.
Despite constantly arguing about the benefits of Christianity for the slave population and giving reassurances that conversion would not lead to insurrection, white elites viewed Southern evangelical churches with increasing suspicion. Ministers came under increasing pressure to prove their pro-slavery credentials and distanced themselves from their northern counterparts. Although ministers were appeasing planters.
Hey, don't sleep on the North. North was doing some crazy stuff too. They tried to separate the North and the South. That was not the case. But go ahead.
Although ministers were appeasing planters by preaching a message of obedience and subservience, as the 19th century progressed, many came to view slavery less as a sin and more as an opportunity to remove the supposedly heathen traits of African Americans.
That's remove what? Remove our laws from us. That's what that's saying. Go ahead.
And civilize them along the lines of white society.
You see that? What? Assimilation. All right, go ahead.
When the dilemma between appeasing planters and northern clergymen reached a climax in the 1840s, it was inevitable that the southern churches would side with their slavery over abolitionism. By the mid-1840s, the Southern Baptist, Methodist, and Presbyterian churches had all split from their northern counterparts in a series of denominational schisms.
Whoa. I want y'all to pay attention to that. All these denominations and stuff. I do have some data on that. Hopefully we'll be able to hit it. Go ahead.
The increased suspicion of evangelicalism and African American Christianity in the early 19th century led to a number of new restrictions against black preachers.
Keep going to the next one.
While law had previously been enacted against slaves gathering away from whites or to prevent slaves from preaching, these were not always upheld, with many planters and non-slave-holding Southern whites willing to overlook the restrictions. From the 1830s, however, African-American Christianity and black preachers faced closer scrutiny from Southern whites. Services were monitored, churches shut down, and informal meetings disrupted. On both the plantation and in the biracial and independent black church.
All right, let's jump to the next page quick. All right, let's get to the next page.
Inspiring other slaves to join in the Vesey and Turner rebellions, the presence of a black religious leader convinced many Southern whites that African American Christianity needed to be either eradicated or more heavily supervised. In the aftermath of these insurrections, black preachers were often heavily restricted as to where and what they could preach.
Give me the next page. Next page. We're going to zoom through. I hope y'all taking notes. These are all good stuff, but I'm trying to get to a certain point. Go ahead.
especially as a movement within northern evangelical churches only increased the suspicion of planters towards the church and placed many southern ministers in an impossible situation. Despite constantly arguing about the benefits of Christianity for the slave population and giving reassurances that conversion would not lead to insurrection, white elites viewed southern evangelical churches with increasing suspicion.
Okay, go to the next page. And here we go. I think this is what I'm looking for.
Also, since sermons of the southern white preacher to slaves were frequently filled with the idea that blacks were lazy and idle, it is possible that black religious leaders were held with suspicion as to whether they had retained their characteristics after having been given permission to preach.
All right, what do you think happened before they got permission to preach? They had to get programmed. So they had to see if they fit the mold. So if they was always like this, will we have another Nat Turner? Or, in that case. Or will we have another what's that word? Resurrection, yeah. Will they have another revolutionary movement? What will happen? Insurrection, that's the word. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thus, white preachers continue to hold the view.
Take me off the screen. Go
Thus,
ahead.
white preachers continue to hold the view that black preachers and ministers were potentially morally inferior.
You see that? So I'm going to tell you, morally inferior. That's talking about, are they fully assimilated? All right, go ahead.
Due to their background and proximity to heathenism and superstitious rituals.
What are they talking about? They talking about God's laws. They saying, are they still close to their traditions? Go ahead.
Due to the perceived intellectual and moral inferiority of black religious leaders, those who preached within biracial churches were often held in a lower position in the institution's hierarchy.
I want y'all to see something. So they would no matter what position you felt you held in the Christianity church, they always would look at you as less. Okay, and even a part of the World Council of Churches. All of you AME and whatever, Baptist or whatever, y'all part of the WCC, guess what? You are looked at as nothing. I'm going to tell you, you are looked at as nothing. You might think you're something because you're over a church, but you are just a plant to make sure that this empire continues to rule. Go ahead.
Often held in a lower position in the institution's hierarchy than the white ministers was, however, the lowly positions of black preachers in the biracial church was also used by white ministers to illustrate and justify the inferiority of their colored brethren. In biracial churches and even some independent black churches in the antebellum South, black preachers rarely held positions equal to that of the white ministers and were often used as assistants, deacons, or attendants.
Go ahead.
Even when they were allowed to preach to black or biracial congregations, they remained subservient to white ministers within the church's hierarchy.
So if you look at what is happening, what y'all saw what happened and what is happening now, a lot of preachers and pastors, if y'all see this video, y'all like, damn, they right. I haven't moved up in 10 years. I haven't moved in 30 years. Hey, how come I can't fly in that jet with you, Mr. Benny Hinn? Hey, how come Creflo get a jet? Because he been a good one. He was good. Hey, when you get your money up like him, we talk. You feel what I'm saying? So look, everything is a part of the process. I'm going to tell you, it's a process of what? Assimilation. Now the assimilation, I'm going to give you something. I think was there a fifth page? Yeah, get one more page, officer.
By the late antebellum period, prominent divisions had emerged in the way Christianity was taught by black preachers on the plantation and the licensed black minister in the biracial and independent black church. Such a division, however, was not considered by white evangelical ministers who viewed their colored counterparts in both locations as being inferior to them. Yet, despite the fact that all African American religious leaders were considered to be inferior to white evangelical ministers, this issue was not considered by slaves and free blacks to be particularly serious and was certainly a situation that could be endured. The vast majority of slaves and free blacks were still able to hear either a black preacher or minister and benefit from their teachings. For African Americans in the late antebellum South, black religious leaders were still regarded as highly influential figures within their community, despite the fact that white evangelical ministers regarded them as inferior.
Boom. All praises, all praises. Now I wanted all that to come out because it's a very, very important reason. Is because the Christianity church, the black Christian church, we think that there's independent churches, right? There's like churches that's not, that's not connected to any of this. All lies. Why? And it's not because no 501c3. A lot of non-for-profit organization has that. That's just dealing with laws, right? As far as tax laws and stuff like that, right? Now, there is other controls. I don't think I gave those controls, but I will read them. So, a couple of different controls. Legal status. So, that's what we touched on with 501c3. That's just the IRS tax stuff. That doesn't mean anything, right? So but that is one control. If you're not in good standing, they can control you, right? But it's more the local law. So zoning, occupation, fire code, blah, blah, blah. So that's one way. But guess what? There's a very important way. If you're going to fit into the mold of that organization where you're going to get certain funding, you got to have bylaws. I know. I've seen bylaws. I've written bylaws in the Christianity church. So I know. Yeah. It's happened. I've edited them, all of that. Damn. So now check it out. So there's bylaws that needs to be in place. That's a good picture for that. No, you keep it up for right now so you can get the imagery. Happy, mainly woman at a church. Yeah. I still don't know how that picture came in the joint, but all praise to the Most High is there. Keep it up for a little bit. The next thing, speech and doctrine. So your speech and doctrine, of course we have the First Amendment, but there's some ministerial guidelines and mandatory reporting and safeguarding. So there's certain things that you have to do to comply with whatever rules that they might have. All right. The next one I'm going to put up is money. If you want money, you got to do what they tell you to do. That's just what it is. Education, we already know. Cemetery. Yes, we call it the cemetery school because that's all you produce, death. Hey, you can bring it back to me. So it produces death, right? Because it's they call it seminary, right? But you have to have the right doctrine in order to complete the coursework. You got to understand what we said earlier, Galatians 3:28, John 3:16. That got to be in your playbook. And then you got to be able to tell long stories that have no end. That's what you got to do. And you got to be able to make loud noises. That's a word for that. It's like it's a dang, what's that term for that thing? But you have to be able to make sounds as if you're in the bathroom. What? That's what it equates to. The bathroom grunts, all right? That's what I'm calling it. So now what we're gonna do is we're getting close on time and we're gonna get to the point. Let's get to Malachi 2 real quick. 2 and 7. Because this is the whole purpose of what we are do, like going back to Ezekiel 3:17. So we're commissioned to look out for our people. We're commissioned to, pull our people from out of sin. And actually, and after we read that, I want to pull out by fire. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. Whooping. Yeah, that's what that term is. Whooping. The whooping noises. All right. I'm still keeping my AKA bathroom grunts. All right. I'm still doing that. All right. Yep. Malachi 2:7. So we're gonna read that real quick.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
That's what it should do. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
We should be able to seek the laws out of the actual or real priest's mouth. Read.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
That is what exemplifies what a leader of the Lord, a communicator of the Lord, a messenger of the Lord should be. Get me before we get that, pull out the fire, get Ezekiel 22 and 26. Because we just gave what a pastor, a preacher, a messenger, a priest is supposed to do. But here's what happens. Read.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse 26. Her priests have violated my law.
What? Has violated the laws of God. Read.
And have profaned mine holy things.
Have profaned the holy things. What is that? You have disregarded the laws of the Most High God. You defiled your temple. You defiled the temple. This is why we have enemies trotting in our land right now in Jerusalem. Go ahead.
They have put no difference between the holy and profane.
Not have put no difference between the holy and profane, because what we read in Maccabees, we have conjoined ourselves, we have conformed into and assimilated to a nation of people that hate us. We keep going to them for help, and they keep what? Abusing us. You get what I'm saying? We have to, at a certain point, realize, like, look, I can't keep getting beat. And this is an abusive relationship. Go ahead.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
You see that? They unable to tell our people what is clean, what is unclean, and what is clean. What is unclean, what is clean. And we see that in the fact that you do not practice. They said the law is done away with, right? Go ahead, read.
And have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths.
You see that? They have hid their eyes from the Sabbath. This is an interesting pivot we're going to make. Read.
And I am profaned among them.
You see that? You have made an enemy of God in the midst of your congregations. Give me the Sabbath day. Exodus 12. Actually, pull out the fire first. Pull out the fire first. Some saved by fire. I pull out the fire. Excuse me, Jude. Sorry. Now, I'm good. I'll be all right. I wanted some water for a second, but I'm good. I recovered. All praise.
This is the book of Jude, verse 21. Keep yourselves in the love of God, looking for the mercy of our Lord Jesus Christ unto eternal life.
That's what we're supposed to be doing, looking for eternal life. Go ahead.
And of some have compassion.
Some have compassion. So we approach our people, we match the energy that comes to us. So if you come to us in a positive, sincere energy, we're going to reciprocate that with positive and sincere energy. Go ahead.
Making a difference.
We're going to make a difference, because we're going to be able to see if you were abused as a child, if you were molested, if you were beat up, or whatever the case is. We're going to be compassionate and work with you and love you like our brothers and sisters, how we should. Go ahead.
And others save with fear.
And some save with fear. What does that mean? It's about to elaborate. Go ahead.
Pulling them out of the fire.
Pulling them out of the fire. When you pull someone out of the fire, that takes aggression, that takes energy. Guess what? That takes harsh correction and harsh rebuke, like Nehemiah. Like sometimes we have to do. Like what Moses had to do. Like all the great prophets of old, and the Torah and the Tanakh, and also the apostles. Christ even punished with cords. We're going to get that too in John, but go ahead.
Pulling them out of the fire. Hating even the garment spotted by the flesh.
You see that? Hating the very garments of the flesh. You don't care if someone's about to get hit by a car. You're going to say, get out the way. You get what I'm saying? We're going to put forth the energy and the effort to save your life. You can't save someone, hello, hey, move. They're going to get killed. We're watchmen. We're watchmen of the Lord, and we care about our people. And this is where the passion that you see. More? No. Get me, I wanted a Sabbath. What did I say I wanted to be for this? I just said it. Yeah, Christ, yes. That's John chapter 2, I think. Is it 2? I think it's 2. John chapter 2, I believe it's 2.
Yep.
All right, what verse? What is it? 2:15. Get that.
This is the book of John, chapter 2, verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords, he drove them all out of the temple, and the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changers' money.
Hey, guess what? Christ, guess what? That same fire in Nehemiah, Christ was that fire. Read.
And overthrew the tables.
He flipped over tables. Hey, that Jason what do they call it? Marilyn Manson, whatever the hell that dude's name is that they put in a portrait. Caesar Borgia. Hey, that right there, I can't see that man flipping no damn table. But go ahead, read.
And said unto them that sold doves, take these things hence. Make not my father's house an house of merchandise.
The same thing that Nehemiah did. Same exact thing. Read.
And his disciples remembered that it was written, the zeal of thine house have eaten me up.
The fire. Go ahead.
Then answered the Jews and said unto him, what sign showest thou unto us, seeing that thou doest these things? Jesus answered and said unto them, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up.
That's power. That's power. Hey, after he beat some ass with that cord, he slapped them Jews up. You feel what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to tell you that same passion that Christ had, the same aggression that Christ had, the same aggression that Nehemiah had, that's what us with Israel united in Christ comes with, right? Go to but we still have patience because what we just read in Jude. Go Revelation 14:12. And then we're gonna go we're gonna hit the Sabbath. Because that's what we're about to embark upon.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
Read.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.
That's what we have, and the faith of Jesus. You get what I hope y'all paying attention. Go ahead, read.
And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors.
You see, we're going to rest from our labor. The work that we put in, the effort that we put in, we know that some of us is going to die. We know some of us is going to go into prison. But guess what? We know that's not the end. Read.
And their works do follow them.
You see, our works do follow us. Hey, guess what? One of those works is the Sabbath day. Let's get that in Exodus 20.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8.
Yep.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Read.
To keep it holy.
Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and
Read
do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So the seventh day, there is Sunday the first day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Guess what? Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's a Sabbath day. And we're going to touch that too. We're going to quickly hit all this. Go ahead.
In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
All right, get me Leviticus 23 and 32 so we can get sundown to sundown. Let's get that real quick.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even.
Boom.
Shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
You see that? That's what we're supposed to do to celebrate our Sabbath, from even to even, all right? Let's get Deuteronomy 5 and 12. Guess what? This is all a part of you converting your mind. Guess what? The Sabbath day, we're supposed to do it because it's required by our law. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
Keep the Sabbath day
Uh-huh.
to sanctify it.
We're supposed to sanctify it. We're supposed to have that day separate than every other day in the course of the week. Go ahead.
As the Lord thy God have commanded thee.
It's a commandment that we keep the Sabbath day. Any more on that one? Nah. It's get me Leviticus convocation 23 and 3. Is it 3 or verse 3? Verse 2, okay.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 2.
Read.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
You see that? So it's a holy convocation. So those of you that don't know what the word convocation is, that means congregate. You must congregate. It's a requirement to congregate. It's not optional. More?
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Hey, and guess what? You're not supposed to bring a burden in. Let's get that in Jeremiah 17, 21. Because you're not supposed to bring any burdens in. So don't bring any burdens. You're supposed to be having your mind clear because it's a sanctified day. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 21. Thus saith the Lord, take heed to yourselves and bear no burden on the Sabbath day.
Read.
Nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem.
You see that? So what? Buying or selling, that's another aspect of it, right? That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day.
All right. So our mind's supposed to be clear. You get what I'm saying? Let's hit no cooking, Exodus 35. Let's get that. So y'all need to make sure that you are taking notes and make sure that you're prepping your mind for the Sabbath day. I know this is a Friday, but I'm going to give y'all a hint. Real preparation starts at the beginning of the week. And you build up to this point. I know some of us are going to do some last-minute things today in preparation for the Sabbath, but take heed and be mindful of your time. Read. All right. You got it? Oh, what did I ask for? Oh, 35 and 3? Is it 35 and 3?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 35, Verse 3, ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
And that's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to kindle any fire to cook. All right? We were wrapping up now. We're wrapping up. Let's go ahead and get Luke. Let's get Luke 4 and 16 because I want to show you that Christ kept it. All right, Christ kept the Sabbath as well. All right.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 16.
All right.
And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was.
It's a custom, meaning what? That means it's a law. And guess what that law is? He kept it all the time. It's a custom. Read.
And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
You see that? He went to the synagogue every Sabbath day. That's what he did. That's what he done. That's what Christ did because he was the Father's son and he was well pleased with him because what? He was obedient. All right, get Mark 2 and 27. Let's get ready to wrap up. Oh no, I don't. We'll skip that. Get me Paul keeping the Sabbath. I think it's in. Where is that? Acts 13, 14. 13, 14.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 14. But when they departed from Perga, they came to Antioch in Pisidia and went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
You see that? The same thing Christ did. Christ taught Paul. Christ taught the disciples. The apostle learned from Christ's teaching. Guess what? They all kept the Sabbath day. Hey, look, this is what I want y'all to do. If you haven't done so right now, I'm going to give you a little tip. It's almost sundown in the next 4 or 5 hours. Get your gas if you can, as much as you can. But now there is situations where you might have to make some compromise because of the fact that, captivity. But at the same time, I'm giving you a warning right now to get your gas. That's what I'm doing. The whole class wasn't about getting the gas, but it's about the fire. Make sure you have that fire when you go out to teach men. Make sure you have that fire, sisters, in what your offices are. Brothers, every parts of the body. First, let's one more. 1 Corinthians 12. Let's get the body real quick. Every aspect and part of the body, guess what? Is a whole function of the body. The whole body need to be lit up with fire. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we need to be. We need to be on fire for the Lord. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 12.
Read.
For as the body is one, and have many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body.
Right.
So also is Christ.
All praises. Hey, guess what? We all part of the body of Christ. And with that being said, I want y'all to donate here to the Booster Club. All right? Prophets are traveling all the time, doing a lot of mighty works across the world. Help us get out of this God-forsaken captivity. All praises to the Lord. Happy Prep Day. Shalom, Israel. Most High Christ bless. Thank you, my reader. Thank you, IT. Y'all did a good job. Thank you for watching. Shalom. Most High Christ bless, Israel.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.